Good morning. Today we're going to talk about measures 7 through 13 of Blue Rhapsody. We'll take a look at the hands separate first, and then I will run through it hands together so you can hear the finished product. So in the first two lines of the song, you've been doing these chords. Now we're going to have arpeggios, broken up chords like this. Okay. Now when you get onto the second page of this piece, we'll be combining the two. So it'll be the chords sometimes, and sometimes it'll be the arpeggios. So in the left hand at measure 7, you need to start learning this technique of playing this arpeggio, crossing over, and playing a couple of additional notes after that. So in measure 7, we're in a G octave. So it's G, D, G, crossover with 3. Okay, that's measure 7. Measure 8 is a D octave, same pattern. Crossover. Measure 9, an A octave, same pattern. Cross 3 over. Measure 10, E octave, same pattern. You'll notice there's a sharp. Here it comes, F sharp with 3. Measure 11, an A octave, same pattern. This is measure 12, C octave, same pattern. Here comes an E flat right here. Okay? And then at the end of measure 12, we have a chord which has 2 notes smushed together on the top, C and D, and an F sharp on the bottom. So measure 12 again is C octave with the arpeggio. E flat, here's the chord. Let's go up to the top of the page. The next page, measure 13 is a G octave, except there's a little difference. We're going to go G, D, and instead of playing G, we're going to stretch an extra key to A, up to C, one more time, that's G, D, stretch more to A, C, and then a final chord, we've got a 7th on G and F. And then in measure 14, we're back to these chords that you did at the beginning. Gotta get a quick bit of coffee. So that's the left hand, measure 7 through 13. The right hand, you've just come out in measure 6, you've just come out of this. Here's measure 7. I'll just slowly go through these measures and you can see what they look like. So we're on this chord. Now we're going to move finger 3 to B. Now we move down to a D minor chord. Top note is A here. We're going to move our 3rd finger to that A. That's a 6th. Top note is C. We're going to move finger 3 to that C. Hop down to an E minor chord. Now we're going to go way up to F sharp with finger 5, which is a little unusual. We don't like to put pinkies on black keys, but that's so that we can get to the next thing down here. So F sharp again. Now we're going to G and C, and we're going to take finger 3 up to G, and we're sitting right where we need to be for an E flat minor chord, E flat, G, and B flat. Then we're going to bring our pinky up just a half step to B, stretch down a 7th, F sharp. Now we're in measure 13. We're sitting right where we need to be. C and D on the bottom, G on the top, and then we just move our thumb down. And then at the end of measure 13, we're back to that familiar. Okay? So at measure 7, this is how it will look. To what we've done before at the beginning of the piece. But you just have to work your way through these notes. Be careful of the accidentals. The accidentals are the extra sharps and flats that are not in the key signature. There is nothing in the key signature in this song, so any sharp or flat is an accidental, and there are several. Get very confident, hands separate, and then see if you can work one measure at a time, slowly. Obviously, you have to pay attention to when do my hands play together at the same time and when is one hand playing something by itself. If you can get through measures 7 through 13 very slowly, hands together with the pedal markings, that would be great. And then we'll move forward next time.